welcome to a new lower effort show. This is we just made it up.
We're gonna call it Drawn to Completion.
Drawn to Completion.
Unless we come up with a better name.
This is the show where we just talk about stupid things while I draw even stupider things.
Alright, since we're pretty much just talking about Pokemon earlier, did you ever manage to actually complete the Elite Four on the older games like Red and Blue?
Well, yeah, of course I did.
See, I didn't ever beat the Elite Four until I got Ruby and Sapphire.
That's kind of... You said, wait, you didn't actually beat the Elite Four on, like,
Nope, because I had no idea how to do strategy on those old games.
Really? So even on, like, Gold and Silver? Or did you not play Gold and Silver?
Gold and Silver I played, I just never completed it, because that had so much more stuff to it than Red and Blue for me that I just kind of gave up. You have to remember, I grew out in the country for most of my life, so I didn't have a lot of people I could also just play Pokemon with. So after a while, I just kind of got boring. It wasn't until, like, Ruby and Sapphire that, you know, I actually had other people to trade stuff with and everything. I remember just being so excited when I finally beat Ruby and Sapphire. It was Ruby, actually.
So...
I remember I had my, like, level 75 Flygon with me, and he, like, carried me through, like, most of my journey. I pretty much liked him more than my actual starter, which I'm pretty sure was Swampert.
So, I didn't know you hadn't actually beaten a game till Ruby and Sapphire.
Pretty much.
By the way, I drew you looking like Donkey Kong.
Oh, I thought it was like some really racist character with like an Asian person. Okay.
Okay, well here...
I like how I have no eyebrows, but then you have giganto eyebrows.
You got Donkey Kong eyebrows. Something like that. I don't remember what they look like. I drew this in like 10 seconds. Well, let's see. We've got this pulled up in another window. We're going to do let's pull up. We'll do a cut until we pick one. We're going to pick a Pokemon fusion out of that stupid online fusion generator thing.
Yeah, because it's like really fun to do that kind of thing. Ooh, Luxio and Bennett. Oh, I kind of like that actually.
Yeah, we'll use this.
I actually really like that design. I think maybe people watching at home will too.
Here, should I screen cap it?
Screen cap it, or just boom.
We'll do
Nexio.
We'll do a quick
Nexo.
Banexo.
Get the bane of our existence.
So, what was your first Pokemon game?
Red.
Red?
Yep.
You didn't even beat it. Wow.
I didn't. I got it for... God, I want to say it was like... my 8th or 9th birthday.
That's what we're doing, by the way.
He looks so cool. Look at him. Got a little... stupid grin. His hair.
He's got little chops. Little mutton chops.
I like him. But... you know, same thing for, like, Gold and Silver. Like, I love those games to death. I just never really got around to actually beating the Elite Four. I beat all the gym leaders and all that other stuff, and then I'd get to the Elite Four and I just get smashed every time. Just because back then I didn't really care enough to actually, like, level up my team across the whole way. So, like, as soon as, like, my highest level guy would get beat, I'd be stuck with, like, Pokemon that were just, like, 20 levels lower than that. Because you have to remember, this was before the times of, like, EXP share and all that other junk. This was back when Pokemon was actually a difficult game, somewhat.
Was EXP share not? No, that didn't come on. Did that not come on till,
I am pretty sure that was, like, post-Ruby Sapphire. I might be wrong.
I think it came in Gold and Silver. I could be wrong.
If it was something like you had to actually work hard to find.
Well, the way EXP share used to work, you would,
or it only worked with one Pokemon at a time.
Yeah, because it was an item they had to hold. I don't remember exactly now.
It's good for leveling up, like, really low Pokemon, but it's like, once you get to, like, the 20s or whatever, it's like, yeah, at this point, you might as well just level them up yourself. But, I don't know, something about Ruby and Sapphire just really stuck with me. I like the whole design. I like how it looked. The story was awesome. You know, like these two god Pokemon just like in charge of everything. Yeah, that was actually the first also series where I actually bought the third game. You know, I never bothered with Crystal, so like.
Yeah, I didn't get Crystal. Of course, I was like a small child.
Yeah, but Emerald, that was like.
I've got Emerald, but still, that's really good. Really.
Just Rayquaza is still like one of my favorite like what are they called? The important Pokemon. Legendaries.
Yeah, I don't know what they're specifically called. Like if they have a trio name or something. What do you?
All I know is like his fight with like Deoxys is still like one of my favorite like battle scenes anywhere. Like,
oh yeah, that's
even compared to most Dragon Ball fighting scenes, it's like superior.
It's become like one of those big popular matchups now.
And it's weird because like until then there wasn't really any like interaction between these characters, but like after that you kind of like Rayquaza and Deoxys kind of get like paired up a bunch, like they're almost like seen as rivals, you know?
Yeah, after that in one movie. They've even had, I know in the past, like they used to do these team up Pokemon cards that had like 2 Pokemon on them.
Oh yeah, that was also a Deoxys and Rayquaza one.
Yeah, there was a Deoxys Rayquaza one.
I remember when what's the ultimate forms of Pokemon called these days?
What do
There's
you mean?
Super Saiyan forms and all that.
Oh well, I mean
Mega. So like whenever Mega Rayquaza showed up, they did that little animated thing with him fighting Deoxys again.
Mm-hmm.
That was hype.
Oh yeah, I think. Oh yeah, they had the They had like a newer animated thing. Well, it's not that new now, but
it was awesome back then.
Like So like I did buy the remakes of Diamond and Pearl, right? Because I actually really liked those.
Shining Diamond or whatever was it called?
Shining, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, I think it was. Now,
I remember getting those games like in high school.
Now, I'm actually, so I was really enjoying it at first, right?
Yeah.
But because experience share is like baked into the game, you quickly become super OP compared to everyone.
Yeah, that's the thing about later Pokemon games where like you don't really have to try that hard. Don't get me wrong, you still have to like, you know, go out there. It's less trying and more just grinding.
Yeah, like
it's like, oh, I'm like 10 levels below what's her face with the dragon types. Guess I'll go like to this one area that's got like level 50 Pokemon, just like go at that for a while.
Like, yeah, I haven't finished it yet because like it's gotten to the point where I'm just so powerful compared to everything. I'm like, so I just kind of play like a tiny bit at a time. But there is, so the new game coming out, the Arceus one, right?
Isn't that set in the past?
It's set in the past, and they changed the way the gameplay is. There's like a whole sneaky mechanic where you have to sneak up on wild Pokemon, and you can actually get messed up and attacked yourself by wild Pokemon.
That's interesting.
And at first I was like, you know, I think I'm gonna not even touch this one, but I recently saw this one's gonna have a hard mode.
Really?
And I'm like, considering how easy Pokemon games have been.
What is it? It just takes out EXP share.
You know, I don't know, but I hope that's true. What I was reading about how it's gonna have a hard mode, and I was like, that would make me kind of want to try it. Comes out this month.
Speaking of Pokemon, the new Pokemon Snap. I know lots of people enjoyed it and everything. I just could not have cared for it, and we've talked about this before. How it just doesn't have that same feel as the original Pokemon Snap. And what I mean by that is that was like, aside from the stadium games, up until that point, you didn't really see 3D Pokemon models, right? So, like, seeing them in that game just was, it was just something fresh and new. But nowadays, like, they're all 3D models, so, like who cares if I'm, like, taking pictures of them or whatever? Don't get me wrong, it looked like a good game, and it looked like it was fun and everything to certain people, but
Not for you.
no, it's just like, yeah.
There's our
There's Benexo.
Banexo.
He's a Bayonet Luxio mix, and I honestly really like how he looks like he kind of jumped out of One Piece.
So I guess we want to find another one real quick. Let's see. Well, we'll take.
We need to find some good. We need to find one with good IVs.
We've already done 10 minutes. Okay, we'll pull.
Ooh, I want to click the button this time, Logan.
You want to click the
I
button?
want to click the button, Logan. Click the button.
You didn't click it very good, apparently.
Well,
Zoro.
oh no!
Oh.
Oh no!
Let's see what. I want to see what this looks like. Please be good.
It's too powerful. Oh!
Should we go with that one?
Oh, I love it. Yeah, let's do it.
Look at its name.
All right, yeah.
I'm gonna get the name in there.
That's like a slur almost.
It shouts slurs at you.
Filthy slur. Oh god, I get like the whole point of this is like, it just really like doesn't make much of like certain Pokemon because their bodies just can't be mixed. But this one literally just looks like it just took that other Pokemon's head and put it on Zoroark.
Oh my god. I guess we'll see now. Slurark.
This is what happens when you like leave your Pokemon at like unofficial daycares.
Unofficial day. I mean, even the official ones.
I don't understand. These two aren't even the same egg types. Or these might be the same egg type. I don't know. I don't keep track of that like you do.
You know, I honestly don't know. I used to be super into competitive Pokemon.
Zoroark was one of those Pokemon that just kind of got real popular like Lucario did.
I mean, it's a furry.
Yeah, but it's like, why? What was so catchy about like Zoroark's
design? It's a furry!
There's so many other furry characters, alright? Like, what made Zoroark stand out?
It is a furry with a big mane.
Alright. Well, we're about to improve upon the design.
We're about... Yeah.
That's what it says.
It calls you the N-word and then runs away.
That's horrible. Build that wall. I like apricot.
Interesting
He was caught in a faulty ball.
Interesting you talk about Pokemon Snap. This is just a little, I guess, a little blurb about Pokemon Snap. There used to be a competition in Japan years ago about sending in your
the best Pokemon pictures you could get?
Yeah, the best Pokemon pictures you could take. And the winner would get those turned into a run of Pokemon cards.
Really?
Yeah, and it would have your photograph on there as a Pokemon card. Now the run would only be 20 cards, and they would give you all 20 of them. Oh
my god, those have to be worth a lot.
I think they're like, if I'm not mistaken, some of the most valuable Pokemon cards in the world. Because some of them are obviously lost to time. Some of them are probably in like people's attics or whatever. Yeah. But
how would you even judge what the best picture is?
I don't know.
I guarantee you it was a Pikachu picture that won.
No, there's multiple winners.
Really?
Yeah, there's multiple ones.
Gosh.
And every winner got their Pokemon turned into a run of 20 cards, and they were given all 20 of those cards.
I forgot they got the Popeye arms here.
Yeah. Look at him. He's ready to throw down.
Yeah, he looks like he's ready to throw up. This is worse than Hot Skitty on Warlord action right now, to be honest. Oh. Yeah, We never got anything cool like that for Pokemon over here. I think the most we got for Snap was like those, you could go into Sears and print your Pokemon pictures out on stickers. Which I never did.
Would you?
Yeah, you didn't know about that? They had Pokemon Snap, little kiosks where you could go up with, like, your memory card, or I forget whatever the N64 thing was called, but you could, like, plug that in, it would scan for your pictures, and then you could, like, print them out on stickers, and, like, you could get, like, 10 by 5s or whatever and all that.
It's crazy.
Man, Sears and Pokemon, like, had a real close relationship for, like, most of the late 90s, early 2000s. You have to remember they had, like, the entire Pokemon section, right?
I do seemingly remember that, but where I grew up, I don't remember going into Sears a whole lot.
Well, around here, they had, like, the big mall before, like, big malls like that went down.
Mm-hmm.
But they had, like, a whole section. It wasn't a huge section, but it was, like, just nothing but 2 aisles worth of Pokemon stuff. So, like, you had the movies, you had toys, you had cards, you had those big stuffed Pikachus. You remember those?
I do remember those, the big fat
Pikachus.
Pikachu.
Backpacks, all that stuff. And, for a kid who's, like, really into Pokemon, that was, like, the coolest thing ever while your dad or mom was just looking at, like, the stupid lawnmowers and crap or whatever Sears did.
Didn't Sears just sell clothes? I could be.
No, Sears had all kinds of other stuff. Sears was basically like a Walmart, a little bit.
One of those places I never spent a lot of time in.
Yeah, lots of people didn't. That's why they shut down. Well, careful where you're drawing there. Oh, alright, I thought Zoro had a tail, but I guess I'm wrong.
It does, it's just this fusion has no tail.
Oh, okay. Yeah, don't forget the drool.
The drool?
Yeah, the drool. Make sure it comes down onto the fur.
There we go.
That really adds to it.
There we go. So.
Oh, imagine running into that thing in the middle of the night.
So tell me, what is your favorite Pokemon movie?
Ooh, that's tough. The first one will always be like,
yeah. So we'll make a rule about it can't be the first or second one because those are actually legitimately super good movies.
Okay.
And everyone likes those.
God, I guess I'd have to say the Entei movie. You know, the one where, like, Entei, like, steals Ash's mom?
Yeah, because what's-her-face Molly or whatever wants a mother, so he's I will
He, like, crashes through her house or whatever.
It was something weird like that. It's not even a real Entei, it's an imaginary Entei.
God, just another reason why Ash's dad is just the worst. He doesn't even care if his wife gets, like, NTR'd or whatever.
Isn't there like a line from a fairly recent anime that basically confirms he's still alive or something?
I don't know. I don't care about Ash's dad anymore. As far as I'm concerned, Giovanni is Ash's dad.
Giovanni is Ash's dad? Well.
I like it more than the Professor Oak theory. Not as much as the Gary Oak theory, though. That's pretty funny.
Gary's Ash's 8.
Yeah, but he's got a car.
It's true. He's too cool for him.
All right, one more. What do you say?
One more. Drawing. This one turned out pretty good.
I loved it. Okay, I say for this one, you pick random on the Pokemon on the left, and I'll pick random on the Pokemon on the right.
All right, let's see. Hopefully, we get something.
So you click random on that one, and then I'll click random. Oh, you got camera up. Grumble was always a funny one.
Hopefully it turns out good and not just...
Yeah, probably. I love it. I absolutely love this.
I hate this. Look what they did with the feet!
Are you kidding me? Graham.
Oh, God.
Oh, this is wonderful. Ah. Gramble was always one of those Pokemon I really liked too. Yeah, I'd have to say, like, the Entei movie was probably my favorite one. If I can't do the first two, because honestly I was going to say the second movie was pretty good. So what
So
about
you immediately went with the third movie,
Yeah.
then, is what you're saying.
They didn't really start to get bad, I feel, until like the one with
I hate this one.
Latios and Latias. You know, God, we were just talking about how like NTR's Ash's mom, but then you have like Ash like falling in love with like Latias, wasn't it?
I don't remember anything about the Latios.
I'm pretty sure that was like the plot of the movie, like because Latias and Latios can transform into humans or whatever, and for some reason, like the red one like fell in love with Ash, which is really just cucking Pikachu if you think about it.
You're just getting into all of the weird internet shit.
I guess so. What about you, Logan? What was your favorite?
My favorite movie?
Yeah.
I know I've seen a lot more of them than you.
Probably.
Nose is way too big.
Honestly, the Jirachi movie was pretty good too.
I remember Jirachi being pretty good. God, this is a hard decision. You know, I'm not really sure. Oh, Mewtwo Strikes Back. That's the first one. Mewtwo Returns. I do like that.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
I liked it. It's the same Mewtwo, and he, I know, like, he remembers Ash, obviously, but, like, Ash doesn't remember him because, you know, he wiped everyone's memory.
Oh, yeah. That and Ash has been, like, 10 years old for, like, 20 years.
Something like that. Well, apparently, you know, with the way the timeline is, I guess this is probably only, like, 3 days later or something.
Probably. It took, what, Ash, like, 6 months to get through the entire, Indigo League and Johto League, I think.
Something like that.
Ugh. Pokemon timeline really irritates me.
Because Ash
People
never...
complain about Legend of Zelda, but God, don't get me started on it.
Legend of Zelda, they at least tried to make sense of it with, like, a whole, you know, thing. A whole sheet, I guess you could say.
And we can get into arguments about who Ash's true waifu is, but, you know, it'll always be Misty for me.
Well, kids these days.
They don't understand all the suffering we had to go through.
So, like, what would you say
Yes.
would be... What was the last Pokemon game you played? I don't remember. Was it...
Sword and Shield.
You actually played Sword and Shield?
Yeah, I just never completed it. I kind of lost interest after the, gym battle with... Oh... Melanie? Whoever the MILF is.
The ice type?
Yeah, the
one?
Ice Lady.
So, like...
I mean, what was there left to do after that?
I ended up, I beat it.
If I have complaints about how simple Pokemon has gotten, it's like it's reached like a plateau basically with Sword and Shield. Because Sword and Shield's whole thing to me just felt like, oh, you can run around the world and there's Pokemon running around now, like you can actually see them and stuff. And I felt like the gameplay had become so simplified there wasn't any depth to it.
There's no... So, like, I know when
Your Pokemon can grow huge!
When I was playing Pokemon Sword and Shield, I was also playing Red version.
Yeah.
And I was having more fun playing Red version. And the reason why is because Red version was legitimately difficult at times. And I think... Because, like, Pokemon used to be kind of hard, you know?
Yeah. I honestly had a blast playing Yellow when I was younger, just because that was, like, very much just the anime.
Oh, yeah. I remember...
I also remember trading my Pikachu in Stadium and then losing him actually in Yellow.
Did you? I don't think you could...
You could do that. I did it.
I know you could make copies of them. I didn't think you could. You could permanently send them over.
I did it with mine.
Someone's gonna fact check that and be like, he couldn't have done that because that wasn't a feature.
Well, I must just be stupid then, because that's what I remember.
this guy's coming along.
I never got the surfing Pikachu, the one. I can't remember how you're supposed to do that.
It was some event. I got one from my cousin, one of the surfing Pikachus. I'm sure he cheated to get it, but I mean, I wasn't going to complain.
Okay, yeah. Look, wow, man, it's like you don't even like try to pretend like he had skills. No, I beat him too many times. He cheated.
Well, no, like surfing Pikachu, wasn't it a special event you had to attend to get it or something?
I think so.
So like I'm fine. I was always fine with using
just like that stuff they gave out like at the Pokemon live action musical thing or whatever, which there's still barely any footage of to this day.
Really?
It's so hard to. That's the one where people keep joking about like Giovanni actually being Ash's dad comes from.
You know, I remember seeing old footage of that, and like Ash is like an adult in it or something.
He's played by like some dude who's in his 20s or whatever, but I think Ash is still supposed to be like 10.
Yeah, I do remember that. And
I just remember like seeing ads for that on like, you know, the Pokemon VHSs and everything.
I remember
God, I like how you've just taken this like beefy, strong guy and just made him feel like a fat dog.
I mean, what part of this?
Look how like it just looks like he's like he just got into the sausages one too many times.
The sausages. We'll go a little bit extra on this guy. We'll go a little bit extra on this guy.
I love it. I love this. I would love to have this Pokemon. This is the type of like. This dude's got like all kinds of like defense IVs.
Oh my God.
What's his defense IV? What do you think, Logan? Looking at this big old boy.
We'll make his base defense of 400, which is like.
But his speed is only 4,
which is I think more than any other Pokemon.
He has more defense than like any legendary available.
I think what is it? Highest defense in the game is either Defense Form Deoxys or Shuckle. I can't remember.
God, Defense Form Deoxys had like the coolest design. I liked it more than his actual regular design.
You like the thick Deoxys?
Yeah, the thick boy.
The thick Oxys. We'll draw a quick little Defense Form Deoxys down here.
Okay,
See
here
if
we
I
go.
can.
Oh.
Here we go.
You're trying to remember what Defense Form Deoxys looks like.
I don't remember, so I'm doing it purely based.
It was thick. Yeah, big old beefy. Yeah, that's it. He had no shoulders. It just went straight from his head down to his arms.
We'll do a quick little one of him.
And now it's like, are you drawing Defense Form Deoxys, or are you just drawing one of the Reggies?
God, I don't remember any of these lower details.
So Ruby may have been the first game I ever defeated the Elite Four in, but it also is one of the most embarrassing moments of my Pokemon life. I never saved before any of the Reggies, and I ended up killing them all.
Would you?
I never caught a single one.
Those are some of my favorite Pokémons.
I caught them again in Emerald because I was like, you know, I should probably save before I do this.
Why would you do that?
I was stupid as a child. Almost as stupid as I am as a man.
Oh my God.
Oh, is this an actual size comparison? This is how big Granrupt is?
This is how big Granrupt is. He's... I don't remember how big Deoxys is. I'm gonna assume like 6'5" or something. So Granrupt is like
10'4".
He's like 14 feet tall. He's like 14 feet tall.
He's this huge, but according to Pokemon lore, he only weighs 48 pounds.
Here's my trainer next to him.
Is this your little man comparison?
This is my little man.
Don't forget his hat.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Look, it's all crooked.
Nah, he's a cool kid. Oh! Oh boy. Then he just poops on him.
He's got a two...
I love Granrupt. I love you, Granrupt.
Granrupt.
I love you, Granrupt. Oh, oh, oh! This was fun.
Hold on.
Oh no! I don't like what you're drawing that way.
There's a little pile of poop.
Oh, yeah, big boy like that, that's all he drops?
You draw the
Well, hang on, no, compared to that boy, yeah.
That's a pretty big load. Look, most of his body mass is just pure fat that comes up and splits at the top, and
he looks like he's in constant pain.
This isn't rocks at the top. These are fat particles that have split out of his back and then solidified.
Those are kidney stones.
That come out of his back.
This was fun. Well, we should do this more often.
Let me see how much time we've got. Oh, 30 is pretty good.
Yeah.
So this has been
Drawn to Completion.
Drawn to Completion, and I will call it that.
Yeah. Until we find something better.
This was a Pokemon edition.
If you like Grand Rift as much as little Timmy there does, then give a like.
Drop us a like.
Yeah. See you guys next time
On Sidequests.